So, I wanted to talk about vaginal health, um, not just for preteens or teens, but also for like adults in general, because some adults don't know certain things, which I discovered quite late. So, the first thing being that you are not supposed to put um, soap or anything down there because it's internal. So it messes with the pH levels. So you're only meant to use warm water. And I know there's things out like um, the feminine washes are there, and they say, oh, soap with no perfume, or the wipes, even baby wipes. No, nothing, just warm water. And I thought that was crazy at first. I thought, can't really be that clean, but it is, because the vagina is a cleansing organ. So just adding that just helps. And I found I always used to have a lot of water infections and irritation and things like that um, when I would use soap or these products or shower gel, blah blah blah, even the feminine products and stuff. And the doctor said to me, it's just the pharmaceutical companies like wanting to make some money. It's not supposed to be down there. And ever since I listened to that, I haven't had any since, and it's been a good like 10 years now. So when your pH levels are um, messed with those type of things, you can get things like thrush, um, BV, which is bacterial vaginosis, and general water infections, the burning and the stomach pain and the irritation. It's just all that you just don't need, because it causes yeast infections and everything. So, um, if that has occurred, then you need to get treatment for it first, which you could try over the counter ones at first, but if not, you're going to need like probably antibiotics from the doctor. And then obviously do just your warm water, because that will work. So that's the cleaning part. For teenagers, preteens, a lot of a lot of schools think they're getting the information from the parents, and a lot of parents think they're getting the information from the schools. And even when you get from either, it probably becomes such an awkward conversation that you probably don't ask the questions you want to ask, and they don't give the whole lot of information. So it's quite obvious that teenagers are becoming sexually active before 16. We whatever the law says, we've got to acknowledge that that's happening. So um, what is important is that that there's a lot of places, like in a lot of chemists, that offer free condoms, or in the umbrella clinics and things like that. um, you can even get them from your doctors, so that's important. Also, you can see the doctor by yourself without a parent um, under the age of 16. It does say try to be 16 or over, but you know, you can see them under that age if you want to. So if you had a private matter of, oh, I've got a sexually transmitted disease, or I think I have, something feels wrong down there, and you don't want your parents to know, then obviously I would say use protection first and foremost, but I know that that doesn't happen a lot. So at least you can go to the doctors by yourself, get that sorted, or if you needed the morning after pill, you can go by yourself if you want to, um, or if you needed testing for anything, yeah, because it's important. Time is important. So the quicker you get tested for something, the better chance you can get treated for it. Where a lot of things is just antibiotics, like um, even, not trying to scare everybody, but even with things like HIV, if it's treated early on, then there's less chance of it being detectable. So again, time is of the essence with that. But I wouldn't recommend unprotected sex anyway. Also, the fact that you can go to the doctors by yourself to go on the pill if you need to, and get all the advice on what pill is going to be right for you, or the arm implant, um, because you can get different types of pills. You can take the pills where the mini pill where you take it every single day, or you could take the normal pill where um, you take it 3 weeks every day, and then you have a week off, and that's where you have your period. So you'll always know when you're going to have your period, which is good, really, because the last thing you need is things to be all over the place. And just mark it on your calendar. Um, so yeah, there's that. Also, the arm implant that I was just saying. Ow, money. Also, the depot you could do, which is the injection that you have either in your stomach or your butt. I think you can have it in your thighs, well, I'm not sure. And you have that every 3 months, and that is a birth control as well. Um, I mean, there's the coil, but I literally wouldn't recommend that for young kids, well, teenagers, and probably not the depot either, um, because it can stop your period. So it also takes like probably a year to come out of your system when you've done that. So let's just say you wanted a baby when you were, I don't know, 18 or something. Okay. Um, it could take a year to get out your system to actually get that ovulation thing back on track. Um, so yeah, that's all there is. Just take care of your vaginal health by cleaning it properly just with warm water, and not being afraid to go and speak to a pharmacist or a doctor, because I know that young teenagers probably are, and just know that you can go by yourself without your parents, and it's all confidential if you need to. Yeah, that's all I can say about that.